It is day 1994 for myself for no reason. And I'm going to rustle up some breakfast before I go and see a cave, see a volcano and have a beach day. The weather is looking nice. So and it's my last full day. It's all of it. It's the last full day and I'm going to absolutely focus on getting browner. Because I currently look like Battenberg cake. I've got a bit of strawberry here. Got a bit of chocolate over here. Oh, what's that ice cream? Anyway, I look like a Battenberg cake because a bit of the outside's brown. Brown, pink, white, brown. Anyway, food. The only way to start any day is with a flick of a switch. Plonk. Try a bit of tomato off as well. Plus a little honey and yogurt. The honey comes next. Oh dear, last day holiday vibes are en route already. I mean, it's not my last day of my incredibly long holiday. It's last day of holiday here, that's full day anyway. And that means tomorrow's breakfast is going to be this mango and all my bananas because I've basically got nothing left other than mango, bananas and cheese. And there's no need to buy any more food. And tonight I'm gonna have to do some rapid packing. I'm gonna have to pack my suitcase to the brim, and unlike Corfu, I haven't organised clean and dirty as well this time, so I'm going to actually have to do some thinking and do some dancing. I need that back at the couch. So, plan is cave, farm museum, and then try and do some sunbathing in the afternoon. I think that should be pretty straightforward. Quite a few. I've been trying to take more pictures and I'm going to be brave and I'm just going to put the next roll of film in. And I could do 36 photographs in 2 days and going looking at a farm museum. Alright, I'm going to capture every moment. And I got the multicoloured popcorn because of a child. I feel like I've lost some honey. One interesting sentence to say, but yeah, I think I've like, you know, they do the honey to eat and then like you can have honey as moisturiser. I've lost a jar of honey moisturiser. Oh, such a creepy swimming pool that. Like people just walking around in circles in the little bit of water there is. What's that doing for you? It's doing nothing. Paul palm tree, needs some water. Right, I brought water, plenty. And popcorn, multicoloured popcorn. Whew. So I think it is looking like a good morning and with the weather. So the caves are going to look brilliant. Don't need to listen to Spanish radio just yet. Bloody hell, air conditioning's kicked in at full force there as well. Caves, let's go and find some air conditioning. Let's go and find the caves. I thought I was a big metal fan and that factory spouts yellow smoke all the time. Remember kids, we're parked next to the volcano. Well, we're here. Not really a car park, it seems to be just like city borderlines. Like there's just nothing on and you literally just have to like hard turn off the motorway to park up. Nice. Straight away I'm going to have to put some tan lotion on. I've stressed the importance of this enough. Put tan lotion on all the time. Not just because I'm bald, everyone should do it. So I already can kind of tell with just the sheer amount of cars that I've parked up, this is going to be a bit touristy and maybe a little busy. But I'm sure it's beautiful and that's why everyone's here. So you're just walking around and obviously there's a path here. The signs are, well, they're not really signs, are they? Everyone just suddenly stopped walking because it ended up being this screaming sound. And because it's like a big echoey mountain and it's coming from all directions. Turns out some kids just falling over. I've only been here 5 minutes, this better not be it. It better not be it. All gather at the crevasse here. I think that's what that word means, le crevasse, eh? Le crevasse. Obviously, some people have to be difficult, don't they, like me, and climb up the funny side of the crevasse. There's the middle bit. That's the bit all the tourists are in, and I'm just like going that way. Straight up. It's hard work, this. So this is definitely not part of the tourist path. I'm really off the track here now. It's quite impressive. I like it. I like it. I like the way it looks. Keep pushing. How high could I go? Can I climb to the top of the volcano? Is that illegal? It was illegal in Tenerife. Is it illegal here? Oh, It goes higher and higher. Oh, it's fine. I could do this. I climb all of this. The bloody path's here. Right. Keep going. I was worried that you weren't allowed to. Bloody path. But can I still make it that way? Starting to get a little bit more difficult. Maybe I should use the path. No path, only climb. As I get higher up, I have to be more sensitive about wildlife, living wildlife, animals and stuff. Scary animals tend to stay away from human beings, and I'm the only human being here, so they're probably like, what the heck is this fella? I might investigate, or I might stand on one of their nests. So I mean, maybe the path is still only over there, but it's a challenge to go this way. How did look at caves become climb a volcano? They're same category, but totally different. That's like going, right, I'm going to be a goalkeeper and putting a referee kit on. Except maybe the other way around. Oh God. I don't know how far I've got to go. This way is getting smooth. I don't want smooth. Smooth's hard work. I take about 10 steps and I'm tired. The air shouldn't be getting thinner here. This is not that tall. But I'm climbing up using hill climbers, the ones you do at exercise where you run around like on all fours. They actually are working. This is the current gradient. It's getting tougher. I keep finding little potholes where lava's been and I can just have a minute. But look at this gradient. Update, the peak's just there. But it's getting very green and luscious here. So I'm very worried about larger wildlife because a lot of these holes could be nests. Also, how do I get back down? How do I return? I'm nearly at the top and I just seen hikers. I'm going to ask them for help to get down. I'm going to ask them if I can follow them down because Jesus, I've no idea. That path I saw a moment ago will take you to the top of this place. Oh, I was panicking, like, how do I get down? There's a completely smooth and usable path that will run you all the way down the volcano. But still, I'm happy the way I did it. Nearly at the peak now. I think the problem was I went straight up, so I didn't get all the signposts that says, yo, you can do this, it's fine. I'm at the peak. Oh. Is this one of the tallest peaks in the island? I don't know. I didn't do any research. It's broken in the middle though. I think it is the tallest point in the island. That's amazing. Wow. Right, because there's actually a bloody path, it's sunglasses back on, AirPods in. I'm gonna go walk back down the volcano in a safe, orderly manner, like I've heard a fire alarm go off in a library. Hey Siri, on Spotify, play Foreigner. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. Forget Foreigner on a volcano. What about Christ on a Pike? Yeah, the descent has a slightly different vibe, I'm going to be honest. A bit more slippy. The more I descend, the more I think this is not the way out. This needs to be clearly labelled, because that's starting to be a sheer drop. How do I get down? We are getting somewhere now, and you know what? Foreigner's Great Hits is a banger of an album to listen to on a descent. I just look back at it and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I climbed like this bit here. I climbed that, what the? Climbing the sheer face of a mountain, right, a volcano, to get to the top to beat two hikers that go, path, nice hikeable path, and they got little sticks. I was hands and knees climbing that thing. I'm going to the farm museum. I need a farm museum. I think it was the first or second day I came here by accident. Now I've got time to enjoy the farm museum. They have a cafe. I'm going in, don't care, going to the cafe. Really not sure what I'm looking at though. I think you can just walk around it, maybe. Where's all the farm stuff? I was told there'd be ploughs. Old ploughs. There we go. Ploughs. I'm happy now. A couple of swingers over there. It's a bit open plan this. It's a bit like just show up and mill around, which is slowly becoming my profession. Seems a bit more like it's, yeah, there's some artifacts here, there and everywhere, but more of a like artisan marketplace shoppy thing. A lot of cars are parked here and there's nobody around. Suspicious. Where is everybody? There's like 40 cars parked up. Where is... There's a function room down there. Maybe I've just come during a function. Not for me, this place. That wasn't a cafe, that was a restaurant. And it's for the vineyards. So it's all wine. So can't enjoy any wine. Driver, take responsibility for the old Citroen C3 that I really don't like. I'd quite happily have a different car. So I think it's beach day. That place was not designed for me. Right, beach. I aggressively pulled over for this moose hole because it's got coffee and food on it. It's a bit too posh for me, this again. Oh, I pulled over and it was for good reasons. Coffee, cake, yummy. Right. I'm now trying to get to the beach. All the water in the car is hot. The reviews for this particular location on Google Maps start off with a cheeky little one. Top review for wherever this is a cheeky little one. So it's going to be British tourists mad because we're the only people in the world would call this cheeky. Not expecting greatness from this beach, in as the amount of people being shuffled off a coach right next door to it. All the pale faces. It must have been a rocky ride over. This building seems very weird. It seems like one of those holidays where you wouldn't leave the area at all. Like it's all just in there. I think it was a laguna that people can just like use to do laguna things. It's all very pristine. But on this side, you've got a black sand beach, and this is what's been described to me as cheeky. We're a couple millimeters off it being sand, but it'll do. Yeah, it'll do. It's black. Oh yeah, whatever. Right, I think I'll reapply the lotion. It has that smell, that horrible beach smell. Lovely. No, I don't know if I'm tanned or just covered in dust. I missed the semicircle from yesterday. Anyway, I'm sure sunbathe now for an hour. Put the headphones in, a bit more foreigner. Bit of Kenny Loggins as well. Who else we got on there? Cutting crew, they could be on there. Do you know what? You know, John Denver. Been here quite a while. The water I brought has now steeped. Put tea bag in that if I wanted. Yeah, I think it's time to maybe head back, maybe, or go somewhere else. I don't know. The challenges of the analysis paralysis. Problem with doing this on a slope. You're on a slope. The sand's very soft, so I just keep sliding further and further down into the sand. Getting my shoes back on took longer than I wanted it to. Yeah, so I'm definitely on a little resort here. You can tell it's like a high-end resort because everyone's either obese or super skinny. There's no middle ground, and everyone's a bit old or they're bringing children, like people my age. Damn it! Oh, I did this video 10 years ago, but fogies. Now I'm like people I know from Bridge Club. I have dehydrated myself somewhat severely by just drinking very hot water. So, guess I'm finding a super Dido. Well, it's not hippie Dino, it's a Unide, but they've got watermelon ice pops. Now this is how a Spanish supermarket should feel. Cold, dingy, everything just in chaotic order. These are not the real ones. Is the off-brand watermelon lollipop any good? Actually, it's Nestle, it's probably very much. What's this? A Tiddler? I'm just like picking out things on the map randomly. I'm like, right, I've not done this bit of the island. Let's just coast down there. This is all I'm doing. I've come to a bit of a smaller beach here, and straight away people are not wearing their clothes again. Hard life being a vlogger, hard bloody life. And so I need to go all the way down there, down through this, through that, and then I can have a look at a big wave. By the way, right, I thought these were like 2%. They're not even that. It's beer without alcohol but with lemon, so it's basically 1 out of 5 chilies lemonade. I am not seeing a clear route down. That's a problem. No, I mean, it looks very desolate, like the moon. Astronauts did train for the moon here. I don't know what kind of little shops they had on the moon. They had to come to a British holiday space, but they did. I've done enough climbing today. Oh, I'll do more climbing. Not straightforward. There's a local behind me just ploughing through all this. But not me. Like a little baby wounded seal. It's getting a little harder to get over there now. But all these pools are erupting with life. There is crabs and giant fish in this one. That's pretty cool. We're kind of as comfortably close as I want to be to any of this now. The ocean is, as usual, choppy. Like properly not happy about something. And it's wet here, so I'm in risk. There is so much life in that one little tiny pool. It is crazy. I don't really fancy chucking my camera in that. But yeah, the ocean's getting pretty close to me here, to be fair. Yeah, the ocean is close. And it's not happy about something. That actually splashed where I was. One thing that sticks out over and over again of Lanzarote versus Corfu is Lanzarote is not as pretty. Corfu is incredibly pretty. It's easy to take loads of photographs. Here, when I get all these pictures developed on a little camera, I won't know where they came from. Port Lanzarote. I've got something magical coming on later, but I've run out of clothes appropriate for that thing to go and do. Now I'm very unlikely going to do it because I'm on my own and I'm going to cringe out. But if I do end up doing it, I need a black t-shirt. Surf shop, good call, bad call. Good. I'm thinking this is a good call. I am. Get vest. Got a vest, a rib coat. I've not seen one of them in years. It's like 15 quid for a Volcano t-shirt at that shop. Bloody hell, they've got it. Easy. I think there's a lot of things going on with the Canary Islands to make life easier for the Canarians. But man, 15 quid? No, 19 quid. Home sweet home. Do you know what? Let's have that open, leave that open. In 2 hours time, there is a rock gig in Arrecife. So I might go and have a look at it. But that's why I've got the goth t-shirt, the Volcrom goth t-shirt. I need a shower, I need to finish packing. Look at all this mess I need to tidy up. Yep. So fold, dirty, put in bag, suitcase. I think that is the plan. Dismantled. And all my dirty washings in this bag. Get in there. And just like that, I'm nearly 40 and I've dressed like a big baby. Right, I've got to try and get to a rock club in Playa de Honda. It's not Playa de Honda, it's just Playa Honda. Playa Honda. My current biggest fear is, am I going to act like a big baby when I go out? Oh, shut up, Spanish radio! And not go into the place because I'm on my own. I have done the unthinkable and found somewhere to park, which is normally my first excuse for not having to do the things that make me feel very uncomfortable. This is Playa Honda, and Playa Honda is bloody wind. So now I've got to find rock. Honda rock. The more I walk around, the more I think what's actually going to happen is there's going to be lots of rock bands playing somewhere. There's no bar called Honda Rock. It's just on Honda, this area, there should be some rock music. Stung again. Bloody stung again. Stung again with what's on at Lanzarote.com. They keep getting these events on and I don't see them anywhere. Mission failed. I couldn't find it. Couldn't find this venue. It's not a venue, it's an event. It's like every venue should be playing something like that and I couldn't find any of it. But it's not all is lost. Espana McDana. Yes, I did just order 20 euros worth of McDonald's water. Such a child. Forgot to move the table and chairs for packing. Right. First thing, I've got a big heavy bag here of cheeseburger and chips. This. You get your burger. You dip it in the cheese. That ain't worked too well. I eat it. I got a freebie. Well, it cost me €1. It's a Field of Music summer backpack with zip top. I'm ending the video there. Goodbye.